by saying that I think it's important that your family play a very big role in your relationship. Because if you don't have your family there to tell you certain things, it could be very crucial down the line. When it comes to stuff like marriage and having kids, your family may necessarily see things that you don't see about your partner. I think it's very important that they're there for you, you know. So they understand, so they make you understand even certain things. If they're not and you miss something, it could be very, very bad down the line. Later on down the line, it could be very, very bad. That's what I'm saying. So, that's my personal opinion. That's what I think anyways.
I mean, to be fair, I agree. Because they can give you like really good advice.
Yes, they can.
Then again, it can be very terrible advice too, depending on the family aspect. But yeah, it's true, especially if it comes to like marriage and stuff. Because if your parents have been married or whatever, they can give you guidelines and don't do this, make sure you do this, and you have to think about this and that and the other.
Exactly.
Even with having children, they can tell you the ups, the downs, what you're going to have to deal with, decisions you're going to have to make, you know, the way your life's going to change and whatever. So, I mean, the level of which I'd let them be involved would be on the, it would be like, you can give me advice, but you cannot tell me what to do. Yes. That's how I see it.
That's fair enough. Because you know some parents like to get a bit too involved. Oh, you know, I've got a feeling about this guy, you know. There's just something doesn't feel right about him. Or I've got a feeling about this girl, you know, the way she looked at me or something. You know, parents, they like to over-exaggerate.
Well, I mean, that's because of their baby.
Yeah, and then they like to say after, trust me, I've been through it. I know what it's like. Yeah, I know what you know, but this is a different era. Right?
I hear what you're saying.
It's a different person.
Yeah.
It's a different time, it's a different generation, but bear in mind, when you're in a relationship, you're kind of looking at everything from inside the box, inside that relationship.
Rose-colored sunglasses.
Now, your parents, they're looking, as you say, outside the box. They might be seeing things you may not be seeing or things you're choosing to ignore. You're not acknowledging these things. Now, as a parent, obviously, as much as I wouldn't want my parents to get deeply involved in my relationship and tell me what not to do and what to do, I still value every single thing they say to me.
That's good.
Yeah.
You have to respect your parents.
Whether or not I listen or don't listen, I appreciate them saying it to me.
Yeah.
Now, from my perspective is, as a mom, as a dad, yes, they've probably been through things we're going through now. But obviously, we're not seeing it that way. We're never going to see it unless we're in the situation ourselves. So for me, it's that their opinion is very vital. They're going to see things we don't see. Some parents might choose to say it in a very delicate way, very subtle way. And then there's some parents that are just direct about it. They just come and say to you, oh, look, bam. Like my mom, for example. My mom's very delicate. On the other hand, my dad, straight to the point.
Straight to the point. I don't like it.
Straight to the point. He doesn't beat around the bush.
There's no time these days, isn't it?
So, how involved would I let my parents get? I think it all depends on the situation. It depends on what I'm going through in that aspect of the relationship.
True.
Now, if, like you said, you're seeing things through these flower-plated glasses, or whatever the phrase was just now.
Rose-colored glasses.
Yeah. When you're in a situation like that, you're seeing everything good. Your parents can come and say to you, you know what, I didn't like the way this happened. You're going to look and think, my mom, I think you're just taking it too far.
You're overreacting. Yeah.
But then, when something occurs that's bad, and you look back and think, oh, I said my mom actually said this to me. I just kind of ignored it.
And you know, parents aren't going to be like, I told you so.
Yeah,
they're just going to be like, come.
So it's one of those things that parents will always see things you're not going to see.
Yeah.
It just depending on your mental state, how much you're willing to let them in on the relationship. Me, for example, I've just got my family in this country. My mum, my dad, my brothers, and my sisters. They're the only family I've got in this country.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd want to be able to be as close to them as possible in every aspect of my life. And sometimes that can be a negative thing as well, because when you only have so small circle of family in one place, you don't really want to push them away.
Yeah.
So you're, a lot of the times you're more willing to accept or overlook certain things they say, even though sometimes they might say something out of bound or out of order. Because you're not willing to jeopardize the relationship you have with them, you're very willing to overlook the stuff they say. And I think that
Yeah.
that's
That's
to me.
fair enough. That's
That-
fair.
Yeah,
That's-
no, it's fair.
And sometimes that's, by me doing that, I can then jeopardize the relationship I'm in, because I'm letting my parents cross a line that I should let them cross, but I'm not willing to
Oh, yeah,
jeopardize
I
that
hear you.
relationship with my family, because that's all I've got right now in this country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a very fair point. You know, I wouldn't let my family get too deep into my relationship. One thing I don't like is someone, you know, I found someone and I feel like, yeah, this person is generally a nice person. I like her, she likes me, what's the problem? You eventually bring her home to see the family, and then that's where it starts.
Yeah.
Things start getting a bit sister, brother, uncle, mum, whoever starts, you know, they start acting a certain, I'm not sure about this one, you know.
Yeah.
I like your old girlfriend. Well, I don't
Oh,
like my old
Jesus.
girlfriend. That's why she's my old girlfriend. I'm bringing you to meet my new girlfriend. So why are we talking about my old girlfriend? I don't understand. They always seem to, I prefer, why did you break up with the
They
one?
do
Because
that
she's-
sometimes.
Always that comparison.
why you bring mentioning her for? Oh, she was so nice. She used to listen. I don't care. I know what I need in my life. If they want that, they can do their own. I know what I need. I know what I like. Parents seem to think they know. Just because I'm your child, yes, you think you know what. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that no more.
Do you know what it is with that? It's because your parents know their version of you. They don't know the relationship version of you.
They
So
don't
for
know.
them, they're going to find someone that matches the
Yeah.
personality that
They don't
they're
really-
used
They
to.
don't really know the truth.
They don't know the
They think-
whole you.
Like when your auntie see you drink for the first time. My auntie was like, I did it. I said, oh, listen, I'm 28.
What
you
are
know.
you
I'm allowed.
drinking?
I'm allowed now, you know. I'm allowed now. They still, because they don't really, they still see you as that little
Yeah.
10-year-old child.
I mean, that's the thing with family. That you're always going to be their baby.
Yeah.
Man, you can be 50 and you're still going to be like, oh, my poor baby.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. There's got to be some sort of limit.
Yeah.
I've been pushed in the past. I've been pushed in the past with certain relationships, you know. And obviously some worked out, some didn't. But if I didn't have my family there,
Yeah.
if I didn't have my family there to tell me certain things, then it could have been much worse.
Yeah, I hear you.
Much worse. Things could have ended horribly. And I am thankful that I had their guidance
And support.
and support.
Well, that's true. I mean, I'm sure every single one of us here have been in a situation where we felt so helpless and alone that, you know, you felt like it was just you against the world. And sometimes when you're going through these situations, you forget that you've got family there. You think it's just you're by yourself. You can't talk to nobody. No one's gonna understand what you're going through, you know. And then your mom, your dad, or one of your siblings come. You have a little conversation with them. You're like, wow,
Yeah.
you can actually relate to me.
You saved
They've been there.
me.
You've been through
Yeah,
these situations.
they've been through these
Especially
things
when you have
already.
older siblings.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
me being one of the youngest, like, I can always go to one of my older siblings and the stuff that I'm going through, like some of them had circles and circles and circles of the same thing. Some of them come with very, 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 very great experience, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I don't know.
there's times I've gone and talked to him and he's just said some stuff and I'm just thinking, you know what, wow, I didn't realize that you could give me this kind of...
Insightful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like one of those things, family, as much as this is your relationship, as much as it's you and that person in it, and you always feel like you want to make the decision, because sometimes you don't want to make a decision based on somebody else's opinion, because when you make that decision
Yeah.
and something doesn't turn out the way
You're
it
gonna
should
end
turn
up
out,
blaming them.
yeah, you're gonna say,
Yeah.
well, if I didn't listen to you. So a lot of people, they want to have this go it alone kind of attitude. If I'm gonna make the decision myself, I can only blame myself.
Yeah.
But it's like
That's not the
that's
best.
not
way.
always the best way. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not always the case.
Yeah.
Because as much as people are gonna give you opinion, it's still for you to take that opinion, mix it with the stuff that you know, and make the right
And
decision
make
for
the
yourself.
right decision for yourself. Yeah.
And I think in that retrospect, family is always going to be important. It's just
Yeah.
that
I agree.
you don't let your family decide how to deal with the situation. You don't let the family decide how to speak to the person, you know. End of the day, like you said, your family knows one side of you.
Yeah.
They don't know the other side of you, you know.
They think, but they
As far as I'm concerned, my family thinks I'm a saint.
yes, of
Like,
course.
Legit.
like, saint.
Your
I'm-
family's all.
I'm-
I mean, your parents are always gonna think you're perfect.
Yes, I'm not
They're
bad,
gonna
bro.
be like, "Oh, you do bad things, but
Yes.
you're my angel," you know.
I'm not saying I'm no devil, but I ain't no saint. Okay? We've all done bad things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things that we regret, things we thought we wish we wouldn't have done. At the end of the day, yeah, it's your life. You need to live it, and the mistakes you make, you're gonna learn from it.
We learn from
Yeah.
our mistakes.
And
Yeah.
the family's always gonna be here. They're gonna give you the right advice. They're gonna give you guidance. At the end of the day, you need to take that guidance, put it with what you know, and make the right decision.
You have to spread that guidance to your kids. That's what that guidance.
Yeah.
Give it to your kids, and they will pass it on, and pass it. And, you know.
Me, I plan to be there every step of the way with my son and my daughter. If you know, relationship-wise, as much as I dread the thought, you know, as much as I dread the
Don't
thought,
do this.
Me
Don't
too.
do this to
I've been
me.
seeing some little scrubby-looking guy
Oh
walking next to
my
my daughter.
goodness.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lash out. But I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to tell her, look, you know, like
I'm gonna come to you for advice. So you have to give
I'm
them
gonna
the
Yeah.
advice.
And you have
My
to
one,
give
two
them
cents.
honest advice as well.
I'm
Like,
gonna frame my 1, 2 cents. Like, look, you know, the way, like, as much as your parents are gonna do this, I'm gonna like, I don't like the way he's, you know,
Yeah.
she might not take it on, she might not, but it's like I'm still gonna frame.
but
my
at least she knows how you feel.
Yeah.
At least he would know how you feel. You
And I
know?
think that's exactly what it is with us. As much as when your parents come and say things to you, you might think, end of the day, I'm sure they feel if they don't say nothing, they probably
They will
regret
feel,
that worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will feel worse. Yeah.
The fact that they
Especially if it goes wrong the way they
and
thought
you
it
could have
would.
said
They
something.
could have said
It
something.
might have made a difference, it might not, but at least
Yeah,
you've done
exactly.
something, you know.
Yeah.
So there, I plan to do the exact same thing with my kids. You know what I mean? If I see my son dating some ragamuffin looking girl, I'm gonna be like, yo, son, let's sit down, let's have a serious
Let me talk to you for a
some
second.
conversation here. Like,
Come, let me chat to
Man
you.
to man
you know what I'm saying? I don't kind of the way she's moving, the way obviously I'm not gonna speak like that, but
And I mean, you know, you can't just say ragamuffin. It's not all on looks, guys.
it's not about it's not just about looks.
I
but-
said some ragamuffin looking. Oh my god. She could be the most loveliest person.
She could, but then
And
again,
she
the way
needs to dress like
the way you
most
carry
lovely.
yourself,
But
the
hey.
way you carry yourself leaves a very very big impression on people.
Mm.
You might be the most loveliest person in the world, but if you're dressed like a ragamuffin, they'll only see you as a ragamuffin. Listen, I might get to know
Until
you.
they get to know
I might
you,
get to
to
know you
be
and think, oh
fair,
my God,
really.
you're lovely. But from first glance, I'm gonna look at you like thinking, what are you? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, yeah, that's why there's that saying, first impressions.
Looks you see first,
First
and then you speak
impressions.
after. So
You know, like them ones where you bring your girl to meet your parents for the first time, and she come with a tank top and the shirt skirt, and you're thinking,
what's
"Well,
your
what's
parents
gonna think?
like?
You might not see nothing,
Yeah.
but you
You're
might
just gonna get the. You're just gonna get the look.
They're just gonna look at you like,
We'll talk
mhm.
after. Don't worry. When she goes, we'll talk after. That's
you know, that look of,
You know.
I'll talk to you later, it's fine.
You know what I mean? My dad be the one. After as soon as she goes, be like, what? 6 months, 5 months, maybe. What? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's true.
Oh my goodness.
So true. So true.
But overall, it's like I think we can all agree that having your parents somewhat involved in a relationship
Very important.
very
Very
important,
beneficial.
very beneficial. And as much as they're gonna say things that you don't agree with, they're your parents.
They're your parents.
They've been saying things you don't agree with since you were 5.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
now when you're older, now's the time you realise, damn, I should have listened to it.
I should have listened.
I was so
Yeah.
in a rush to grow up. Now I want to be back in secondary school.
You know,
When
no,
I
when she
didn't
was a
have to
kid
worry about
again,
nothing.
no responsibilities, no
No.
bills,
Now look,
the joy.
In the day,
that you have
they're
to
still,
learn.
they're still gonna say things you don't agree with.
Mm.
Even till now, as much as we're growing older, they're still growing older as well. So they're still experiencing things we've yet to experience.
Yeah.
So as much as the stuff they were saying to us when we were younger is making sense to us now, the stuff they're saying to us now might not make sense to us until
Until we're about their age.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're gonna keep saying stuff we don't agree with, but at the end of the day, that's what they're there for.
That's what they're there for.